Hey, my name is Brian. That is Shane, and you are watching the Popcast live Friday night pickle party. What up, Shane?
Pickle Party is back in effect.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is Popcast or Popcast Unleashed, depending on where you're watching. But we are simul streaming or simulcasting, whatever you want to call it, to both our channels, and I'll tell you why. Because one channel is for members only, and the other channel is for all of you wonderful folks. And the first half of the show will be on PCU, but the last half of the show will only be on Popcast Prime. So if you want to be a member and watch the whole super long show, then you got to go over here. Oh, look at that! My camera turned around. I forgot to fix my scene. All right,
that was like on target right there.
Yeah, so if you want to watch, I guess I'm over here now. If you want to watch the whole 3-hour show, then you'll have to go become a member go buy us a cup of coffee, become a member, or just hang out for the first half. And either way, we're happy you're here. And today we have a special guest.
Yes,
our
we do.
Boy, our brother from another mother, JP from Egotastic Funtimes.
That's right. He is here with us today. And we're going to bring him in a little bit. So we'll do our normal shtick with you guys for a little bit. And he's kind of waiting in the wings, and we'll bring him in later in the show. Ooh. We'll do a whole interview. There's things we want to talk about. It's been so long since we've done this format with you guys. It's going to be exciting. And, the hope is that we'll be able to bring in more guests, some of your favorite YouTubers, some of your favorite actors and producers from your favorite shows. Try to keep that rolling for you.
Keep it rolling. Okay. So let's talk about what we're talking about today. It's funny. You guys weren't here for this because it was a private conversation. I'm thinking about that currently. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I have been tirelessly working on the video we're releasing tomorrow. And if you stick around, you will see the teaser. And I don't want to give too much away, but I'll tell you this. There's a reason we asked our brother from another mother, JP, from Egotastic Funtime, the Orville guru, to be on today's show.
Because he's sexy?
Yeah. And maybe it has something to do with the video that's going up tomorrow. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Okay, this is what we're talking about today. Let me get my head screwed on straight. Every time we do one of these shows, every 2 weeks when we put a video out, when we do these shows, I'm like brain dead because I'm up the whole night editing.
Well, yeah, you've been going already for 24 hours, and then we roll into it. Friday feels like the best day for this to do this show, but it is hard on you. So
it's hard.
Thanks for making the sacrifice for us.
It's hard on my body, my mind. Okay, this is what we're talking about, guys. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about South Park, 2 new movies coming out before the end of 2021. We're talking about the Black Widow lawsuit and what that means for the Russo brothers directing more MCU movies. Uh-oh.
That's big news, actually.
Big old news. Big old news. We're talking about Shazam stars Zachary Levi in his extreme disappointment with his role in the movie Thor. And I bet you guys didn't know that Shazam himself, Zachary Levi, was actually a character in 2 Thor movies.
Yeah, he's not very recognizable.
No, yeah, he sounds different, looks different, acts different. He's not acting. So Zachary Levi, when he plays Shazam, just to let you guys know, that's him. When he plays Chuck, that's him. He was being an actor on Thor, and he wasn't happy with it, but we'll get more into that in a second. We're going to talk a little bit about this Supernatural. No, we're not talking about Supernatural. I'm sorry. Moving on from there. Talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife. Some more delays.
Uh-oh.
After Trek.
Those cool trailers? That's not great.
Yeah. We're talking about Star Trek Day releasing some information on the Picard trailer. Not happy about that.
Oh, that'll be fun to talk about.
Strange New Worlds, bringing back some old faces or old characters. And Star Trek Discovery Season 4 premiere. I guess that show is still on the air. Who knew?
And it's getting another season.
And we're going to top all that off with a little bit of Stargate talk because Christopher Judge wanted to make sure everyone knew. Wanted to give advice to the people that were working on a new series. And I think it's very telling that he just assumes they're working on a new series. What does he know? Well, we'll talk about that. We will talk about this. Now, which of these things are we talking about on the first half and the second half? I'm going to let Shane work that out because I forgot.
I'm like, what? Okay, I see how this is going to work. All right, well, are we doing this live or is it memorized?
Yeah, how about you work that out? All right.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, and you let me know, and I'm gonna tell a quick little story about what happened last night.
Okay.
So I live in Southern California, okay, and we don't have bad weather here. That's like the ongoing joke, right? Like, yeah, it's hot, but for the most part, there isn't really many seasons, right? There's like 2 seasons. Not hot and hot. That's it. And when I say not hot, I'm not talking about cold. It's like not hot and hot. But randomly, we have some freak events that pop up. And last night was a freak event because I was in the middle of editing tomorrow's video, and my power goes out. Odd. Luckily, I got battery backups and stuff, so I didn't lose any work. I just lost some time. And then a loud explosion rocks my house.
Whoa.
Boom. Right in the backyard, in the front yard, in the backyard. And it's just like explosions. What does JP say? Explosions everywhere.
Explosions.
And what it was we were getting and Shane explained it to me because I'm an idiot, but we're getting the tail end or the very end of like a hurricane. So there's a hurricane running through Mexico and off to the Pacific somewhere. And the tail end of that hit where I live. And it was like for like 4 hours, the power went out, flash floods everywhere, like 7 inches of water.
Oh, wow.
Thunder and lightning and hail. And, you know, I'm just waiting to hear trumpets and frogs falling out of heavens, man. That was like, my dogs are freaking out. Coincidentally, my wife somehow slept through it all. So, good for
that
her.
must have been nice.
Didn't even know anything happened. Which is also concerning. Probably get that checked out. Because there was literally explosions happening. But yeah, it was very weird. And I lost like 3 or 4 hours of time. And so the video we were supposed to release today is actually going to be going out tomorrow. If you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we release videos either Friday or Saturday. And people often ask me how we pick those days. Let me tell you how. Ready? Did I get it done in time for Friday?
Ooh.
So if I don't get it done in time for Friday, it goes out Saturday morning. And if I don't get it done in time for Saturday, then we wait until the next week. Most commonly. So yeah, so it's coming out tomorrow because I wasn't able to get it done in time. But it's really cool. It's a really cool video. I think you guys are going to love it. And I don't want to give any more information because I want to save it for the teaser. Okay?
Yeah, we got a teaser for you later on in the show when we bring bring JP on. And that's the only hint you'll get.
The only hint you get.
So yeah, I actually gave you the list. I sent it over to you.
That's for the first half or the second half?
In the back end, the second half.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to like pick and choose from those from the first half because
no problem.
It wasn't easy this week.
No, yeah. You know what's funny? Last week there was like every day was news. And then this week was like, here's some news.
Well, there was so much news last week. How could they follow up with that?
That's true.
And plus, we had Star Trek Day this week, which had some interesting stuff in it. So
yeah. We got a lot of news from that, and I gotta be honest. I'm not happy with it. I'm not really happy with any of it. So.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe.
I mean, for the most part. I mean, you'll see. I don't want to get into it. Well, we'll save that for that story. But oof. Oof. I got oof. Okay, man. All right. So let's chat. Let's chat about. I'm here. Sorry. Go and find it. I'm finding it. Find it. Here we go. Up there it is. I changed the name of that folder and I lost it. Remember, you were like, "Why'd you change the name on that folder?" I'm like, "Because it makes more sense." And I just lost it right now.
This is going to be video of me just drinking various things.
Yeah, actually, on that note, I got some Jamba Juice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's not mine. It was on my front doorstep. I think someone ordered Uber Eats and they put it in the wrong house.
Your roommate is not going to be happy.
It's mine now. Hey, okay.
All right, what are we talking about first today?
We're gonna talk about South Park releasing 2 new movies before the end of 2021. And Shane, I'm gonna let you take this for a second so I can actually open up the live stream thing because I haven't done that yet.
Okay. Well, it looks like they are going to have, there's 2 new South Park movies set to arrive before the end of 2021. I swear these guys are the hardest working guys. They are constantly putting out new content. They're going to drop 2 new movies in the next 3 months. And of course, this is the first 2 of 14 new films based on the show that will be produced for Paramount Plus. That was the new deal, the blockbuster
For a second, so I can
$1
actually
billion deal or whatever that they did with Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
So the recent order, so the recent order comes after 2 hour-long South Park specials that were released over the course of the pandemic, entitled The Pandemic Special and South Park Q Vaccination Special. And I guess the former was nominated for an outstanding animated program at the 2021 Emmys. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. These guys talk a lot about they can't wait to getting back to doing like traditional South Park episodes, Matt and Trey. But they're also interested in trying out like a new format. So they're really talking big about Viacom CBS as a partner. They say they've barely been supporting them, so that's cool. We're glad you guys are getting a lot of support.
It's weird how they have the light. So Comedy Central it's like its own thing, right? And they don't have their own streaming service. They have like a website where you can you can watch some episodes for free. You get like credits. So you can watch like 3 episodes for free, but then you gotta sign into your cable account or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Right. So their licensing is weird because they don't really have their own streaming service. So they have all the old South Park stuff on HBO Max, like everything up till like the pandemic special last year. Mm-hmm. But then all the new stuff is going to be on CBS or Paramount Plus, apparently. It's very odd.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they've been renewed through 2027. So they've got 6 more years of TV shows that they get to create, plus the 14 films.
Oh my God, with 2 coming out every year to 227. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. So 6 to 7 more, with 2 coming out each year. So it's unbelievable, actually. The plots for the new films have yet to be disclosed. So the real news here that we're talking about is the fact that both of these movies are going to be coming out before the end of the year, which is good because you can't not have enough content. It's and they're fun to watch. I don't care what anybody says. If you're not a fan of South Park, go back and from the beginning and start watching it again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's so clever. It's not just nonsense fart jokes. There's plenty of that in there, but there's also a lot of very clever humor and a lot of sort of political statements, often based on common sense, and they sort of, they shroud it in comedy. It's very good. My question is, these are all movies. What about their weekly TV shows?
Well, they're going to keep doing them, so it will continue because they're set to go through 2027 for the TV shows as well. So they're basically just going to be working double time.
There has not been a new episode in like 2 years. They had a couple specials.
Right.
That's it. They had a couple of specials, and
it says there will be. They're going to continue doing the TV show, and there's the movies. So it's basically, I mean, what is a movie really? It's like 4 or 5 episodes in length.
Yeah, well, no, a movie is about an hour and 20 minutes, so 3
so
episodes
maybe like
tops.
So 4 episodes.
Nah, 3 episodes
minutes.
tops.
Huh?
No, the episodes are like 40 minutes long, I think.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're like regular TV shows.
So it's going to be like 2 episodes.
Right. I love this statement Comedy Central has been our home for 25 years, and we're happy that they've made a commitment to us for the next 75 years. Lol.
Well, these guys are funny.
Yeah, anytime even when they make normal statements, they throw just enough humor in there to throw people off. Like when they were making that apology letter to China.
Yes.
When I started reading it initially I was disappointed. I was like, oh, they're apologizing to the great people of China. And then like as the letter kept going, they were like, we praise our overlords and the masters in China. And if they ever and it got more and more sarcastic by the end of the letter. It was hilarious. If you just saw the first couple lines, you just rewrite them off, right? But then you get to the end of the letter and they're like, oh my God, the testicles on these dudes, you know?
Yeah, so that's it. So before the end of the year, stay tuned. If you have Paramount Plus, there's a lot of content coming to that thing. Looks like these guys are coming too.
I gotta tell you, if you watch Star Trek, it's on Paramount Plus. You know, if you like Star Trek, and even let's say you don't like the new Star Trek, let's say you only like the old Star Trek. Well, it's all there. And here's the real dealio. Let me change back to live. Here's the real dealio, because
except Enterprise for some reason.
Huh?
Enterprise, I was looking for it. It wasn't on Paramount Plus.
What?
Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah, I was looking. I had to go watch it on Hulu.
Well, that's not good, and I'll tell you why. And a little off topic here, but Hulu and Netflix are losing Enterprise this month.
Well, then I'm sure it'll come back. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Hulu had a deal until.
No, that doesn't make any sense though, because they have. No,
it's here.
Oh, it is. Okay, all right. So yeah, Netflix is losing all the Star Trek stuff this month.
Yeah, that's a bummer. But Paramount Plus, I guess.
It is what it is, my dude. All right, let's move on, man. Let's talk about some different topics. You want to talk about this? Hold up. Make sure I'm not stepping on your toes here. Okay, I was about to step on your toes. Oh, let's talk about this Shazam things. I like Zachary Levi. All right, I'm not stepping on your toes with that. No, I'm not. Cool. All right, Shazam star Zachary Levi recalls disappointment with a Thor role and the promise Marvel Studios failed to keep. Looks like a lot of that's going around. Looks like Disney and Marvel failed to keep promises often, apparently.
Yeah, so, this is not the first time.
We touched on I'm going to let you go into this, but we touched on this for a second, and I just want to finish my thought. Zachary Levi is actually a really good actor. And it's hard to tell that he's a really good actor because the roles that he's really known for, he plays himself. So if you ever watched Chuck, that series went on for a lot of seasons. Great show. Love the show. I think I binge watch it every few years. But here's the deal. He played himself. He played a version of himself. Nerdy, sort of awkward, charming guy. And in Shazam, because that role was tailor-made for him, apparently, he plays the same thing. He plays a kid that's instantly turned into an adult, so it's sort of perfect for his role. But in Thor, he played a suave Englishman, basically. And, dude, I remember watching that movie and not realizing it was Zachary Levi until I saw the credits. I didn't realize, because he looks like he has blonde hair and a goatee, and he talks different. He has swagger to him. Like, this is not the Chuck Zachary Levi, that's for sure.
Right. He is actually totally different in that. And so you don't take it upon yourself. I mean, look at him. He even looks different.
Yeah, he looks way different.
You can't even tell what he looks like. But anyway, so what happened? Shazam star Zachary Levi was recently in attendance for Dragon Con 2021. And he opened up about his brief stint in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The actor was supposed to play Fandral in 2011's Thor, but scheduling conflicts meant the role went to Josh Dallas instead. When he was too busy for the sequel, Levy was enlisted for Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Ragnarok. Unfortunately, he had thankless roles in both, but still remembers the experience as being a dream come true. However, he also recalls being told by Marvel Studios when he signed on that he could expect the Warriors 3 to have a much meatier part to play in Alan Taylor's movie, and they didn't.
Yeah, they were instantly dispatched in both those movies. I remember thinking it was gonna be like this cool epic scene where they like fight with Thor, and like, nope, pretty much instantly gone.
And this is what he said here too, specifically. He said, to be honest, I had seen the first one and I didn't really feel like the Warriors 3 was used all that well. So I was like, hey, are you guys going to actually use these folks? And they said, oh no, we're going to use the Warriors 3 a lot in Thor: The Dark World, a lot. Yeah, you're going to be busy. And I was like, okay, so I signed up for it. I didn't have that much to do, and really nothing to do in the third one. I knew I was going to die in the third one. I didn't know I was going to die, having said nothing. Even the few words they gave me were going to be taken away. And even if I didn't die, they were probably going to snap me out of existence anyways. Who am I kidding? So he's disappointed in his time. That's okay. You have your own signature role now, Zachary. You've got Shazam.
Yeah, now you're Shazam. I love it. He also goes on to say, I died in the Marvel universe and was reborn in the DC universe. I can't even tell you how unbelievably cool that is and how grateful I am for that. What a guy, man.
So he'll never get a Marvel role again after this, I'm sure.
You know what? Fine.
Yeah, we're cool with that.
Why don't, first off,
May not be, but
if you've watched our channel for a while, you know that Shazam, one of Shane and I's favorite movies, right? It's just like, what a great, a comic book movie. It's just so good. It's so fun and it's great. And we can't wait for Shazam Fury Guts. If it has the same style and he brings the same energy, then dude, he could take that role to the moon, man.
Absolutely. So just a couple of things here from our live show, folks. Jeremy Schneider, this is a pickle party.
Oh, it's the pickle party!
And if you guys go back to pre-pandemic era,
oh snaps! I forgot.
We used to do a pickle party. You can't play the music because we got hit for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the music, but check it out. Look what I found. All faded as hell.
Oh, it's the pickle party shirt.
It's the pickle party shirt. It's so look at the dude. This used to be black, man.
That's crazy, man. You've watched it a lot.
Yeah. Pickle party. Jeremy, also, it's too small now. That means I've gained weight. Jesus.
That means you put some weight back on?
Uh-oh.
So Jeremy says a pickle party is where he poisons Brian with super hot pickles via Amazon. So Jeremy did send you pickles. Thank you, Jeremy, for that. We all had a good laugh.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Jeremy, just so you know, your spicy pickle trend set off something in my taste buds, and now I can't eat anything that doesn't have capsaicin in it. It has to be spicy. Everything I eat has to have some kind of heat to it. I even sprinkle like chili flakes on like my pizza, my chicken, everything now. I gotta have heat, bro. I think that those ultra spicy pickles that had me literally crying on stream, it damaged something in my mouth.
So you did poison Brian. Good job, Jeremy.
And now whenever I eat something, I can't taste it unless it's spicy, bro. Everything. Yeah, I make clarified butter by cooking it on low heat overnight in dried chilies so that it has flavor. Because butter doesn't have any flavor anymore.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, my wife blames it on COVID, but I'm blaming Jeremy.
Well, so Jeremy does go on to clarify here in the comments that this is actually because of the Orville and the jar of pickles on Seth's desk, which we started the whole pickle to save the Orville. We started the whole pickle thing where we asked everybody to send pickles to the Orville, where there's Tom Constantino said, please stop sending us pickles. Yeah, you guys did a good job. Stop sending us pickles.
Yeah, I want to be really clear though, because I don't think we're clear enough with that, but that was us. That wasn't as much as I love other YouTubers like Nerdrotic. People always say it's like, oh, it was Gary. Gary started the send the pickle jar, and like, no. Gary will tell you he didn't start that.
Oh, okay? People say that?
Yeah, there's people that think that. Like, yeah, whenever they, yeah, well, check
so famous now and so popular that it's like everybody thinks he kind of does all that stuff. He does a lot of things.
This was the pickle party video, and if you look, watch this.
That's Brian's hand.
Want to open a jar of pickles?
still love that.
Yep, and there I am at the grocery store. I'm getting the
Mount all
pickles.
pickles.
I remember the grocery store clerk, the cashier. I was trying to be like funny on camera, and she just was having none of it. I was like, "Hey, you here the Orville?" She goes, "No, sir. Please put your credit card in." And I'm like, "Okay, calm down."
She wants to get out of it. She really wants to-
I shot this on a flip phone.
Yeah. But that's why we're the pickle party. So we were actually doing Orville shows.
So
and so
loud,
now,
my bad.
what's that?
It was so loud. My bad. Yeah,
So-
look at it. Yeah, renew the Orville, dude. That was
Renew
our
Orville.
hashtag, baby.
And it got renewed, but not because of us.
Not
I
because
mean,
of
it'd be
us.
nice if that was the reason. I think the fan support was like one of the reasons that it happened, but it was Seth's dealings with everybody. So, yeah.
I remember seeing that tweet, Tom Constantino with our pickle jar. It's like, thanks for the pickles, but don't send any more.
Don't send any more. Yeah. No, it was
Stop
funny.
sending pickles.
We had a couple conversations with him that were basically like, look, better to we got it. You don't have to send anymore.
We don't need any more pickles.
We got
All
you.
right, guys. Let's move on from that, shall we? What were we talking about here? Okay, yeah, that's right.
Now you got to like maneuver around the stories, right? To try to figure out which one we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I had this all organized, and
Yeah. I know.
now I don't. So
Don't feel too bad about it.
yeah.
I still don't even know what the Indiana Jones news is. So
Oh, you don't?
I've looked it up. There's nothing new I can find.
No, there is. There is. I'll get it.
All right.
Let's. You want to talk about Christopher Judge?
Let's see. Do I? Sure.
Yeah. Christopher
Well,
Judge?
there is a whole Stargate thing going on. I meant to actually write that down, but that's fine. There's more than just Christopher Judge going on for Stargate news. So if you're a fan of Stargate, this is actually going to be pretty interesting. First off, let me just say before we get to the Chris Judge stuff that tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, they're doing that AI thing for Stargate kicked off.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I heard
that actually. They're so bored, dude. It actually happened.
Yeah, I saw Brad's tweet.
Brad allowed some AI to write a Stargate script, and now him and Hewlett, I know for sure those two are going to be reading it, doing a table read over at the companion app. So that's actually pretty interesting news. If you want to watch that tomorrow, I think they even put a link out. It's funny. Dave Hewlett put out a link basically saying, if you guys don't, you can use my free one. And he put a link to it. So I'm sure the companion app guys are loving that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm sorry. I was let's talk about while we're talking about Stargate, let's talk about the Christopher Judge thing, man.
All right.
I found this fascinating. So
What
it looks
do you find fascinating about it?
well. So Christopher Judge shares his the advice he would give to those working on a new series. So this is what's fascinating about it. Okay. Now you have the actors like drinking the Kool-Aid. So you know that we're getting that much closer. We are willing a new series into existence, and now even the actors are talking about new series and new scripts. It looks like it's gonna happen. Let me show you this article.
Well, he said something about doing your own thing. So I thought that was interesting. So he doesn't want somebody to he's suggesting, right, not to take something that was done before and try to do something with it, right?
Oh yeah, so he's super wrong about that.
I agree.
All right, so let me just read through it. He said, a whopping 25 years ago, Christopher Judge, he's 25 years ago? Jesus. Christopher Judge was part of the team that made Stargate into a franchise on the small screen with Stargate SG-1. Years later, he's a part of Marvel's upcoming Black Panther video game. I mean, it's not much of an upgrade, but I mean, it's not. I mean, obviously, as a member of the OG members of the franchise, Judge has some thoughts for anyone who might be working on a potential reboot. And this is what he says.
They better be working on a reboot.
Yeah.
Better be.
Not a reboot, okay? A continuation.
Whatever. Just give us more Stargate. We don't care. Throw it on stage.
This is what he says. don't watch any of the 10 seasons that we did. Okay. Let me just break this down line for line here. First off,
Yeah.
that this whole first sentence here. Nope. Take that out.
Yep. Yeah, that's
They need to watch.
you need to
all
watch
the others.
Stargate before you make Stargate.
Yeah.
100%.
If you're being paid to produce new Stargate, you need to watch all the old Stargate. I would say just make it your own. Well, it's okay to make it your own as long as it's based on these 10 seasons right here. It's not going to change what I've already done. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, what you've already done is technically there. It's in the can, right? But you can tarnish that canon by ignoring it entirely, which, guys, we're going through this right now with Star Trek. I love Stargate. I love Star Trek. I love Doctor Who. I love these shows, and I grew up watching them. And right now, you have creators that actively, pridefully, arrogantly go out of the way to let fans know they're doing their own thing.
Well, yeah. So that's the key to the problem. The problem is that these actors selfishly, hey, listen, the whole reason this works is because the fans like to watch it. Just because you're tired of playing it, or you think that, it'd be better to do something new is not a good, I'm granted it would be more fun for you. So if you want to move on and we don't have the same characters back in Stargate, that's fine. But trying to make Stargate that isn't honoring what Stargate was in the past, doing something completely new and different is great for the performers because they get to do something new, but it's terrible for us fans because the whole reason we're watching is we're not trying to recreate something. We're not redoing the wheel. We want to watch what we love. So there has to be a flavor of that involved, or else it's not worth making.
Here's the problem, though, too. Like you're saying, they want to play something different. This is not good for him. I mean, you think they're going to have another Tilk? No. If they don't continue the story, then he's not getting a call back, right?
I mean, I would think so, and I would think he would want one. But this is the same thing that's happening in Star Trek Picard, which we're going to talk about later. The same sort of, I don't want to do what we did before, so let's just do something completely different, which if that's what you want to do, you can, but it doesn't mean us fans are going to follow you. Right. So I really hope that if you're making new Stargate, you are watching all of the other Stargate, now, hopefully it's Brad Wright's Stargate that we're getting, and he don't need to watch anything because he made them.
Yeah, if Brad's doing it, then he doesn't need to watch anything because he made all of them.
Right. And he's writing a Stargate project. So if they don't pick him, then there's already something wrong. If Amazon doesn't use Brad, there's a problem.
Yeah, you're 100%. Thank you. If Amazon decides to do what we said they would probably do, because this is the easiest franchise for them to instantly boot and make money off of, right?
100%.
If they don't contact the people that created it in the first place, especially when those people are not only available, but actively speaking about it, actively publicly actively talking about doing new Stargate, not just Brad Wright, but also Joseph Malazzi, right?
Yeah, he's ready for it too. He's ready to do it as well.
All right, so I'm sure, and it's not like all the actors involved have a lot going on right now. No offense to them. I'm not criticizing you, right? But
right,
of course you would want a nice fat paycheck working on a new series at Amazon. And if you say that you don't, then that's just not true. That's not true.
I mean, if you're already doing well and you don't need it anymore, then that's fine. But I think
maybe you don't want to act and you're super wealthy. But if you're like acting in like bit roles for Texas Walker, so there's
sorry, Texas Walker fans.
No offense, but there's a Stargate actor that was like literally like a one-line role on Jensen Ackles' new Walker show, and I was like, well, what? Why is he had one line like as a gas station clerk? Like, what is happening right now? I I hope he has a larger character arc. I haven't watched it, but it's tripping out. If that's what you're doing, if that's your acting right now, you want to call back. We love you. And listen, and we want you to come back because we love your character. He goes on to say, I think that's to be said for all performers. I mean, you have to make things on your own. You have to let the emotional structure of characters fall where they may and just make them as honest as you can.
I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I like that portion of it, but suggesting that you don't understand. I mean, maybe he didn't mean it that way when he said it. Don't go back and you don't want to recreate Stargate SG-1 by any friend. We don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want you to go out and get, okay, here's a new team and let's continue the journey. We don't want that either. We want growth. We want change.
Right.
But at the same time, whoever does it needs to know, it needs to stay in canon. That's Brad's goal. I mean, he said it as well. Hey, you have to honor what came before. The reason we're not getting a Roland Emmerich movie is because Roland Emmerich was tired of, he was tired of waiting around and dealing with the pushback, and he didn't want to have to deal with the Stargate television. And so he finally just said, forget about it. And that's why we're going to end up going back to Stargate television.
Remember what Roland Emmerich said? The next Stargate movie is not going to have anything to do with the TV show. It's going to be as if the TV show didn't exist.
Yeah, that got it stopped pretty quick.
Yeah, dude. We criticize MGM a lot, and rightfully so, man. I mean, MGM, they don't know how to run certain things. But I'm not gonna rehash that. But I gotta tell you, when Roland Emmerich said that, someone over there was like, "Oh, stop! Nope,
yeah,
nope,
that's not gonna work.
Not putting $100 million into a movie that ignores literally the entire fan base. Nope, not gonna happen."
Well, and mad respect for that, because honestly, they could have done it, but I don't know. There's such a small fan base that's just centered around the original Stargate movie. It's so small. I mean, if you don't take into account the millions of people around the world that watched Stargate, SG-1, Atlantis, universe, then, you're not doing your job.
Hey, you want to watch some funky Star Trek? Some real funky, weird Stargate? Some funky, weird Stargate? Go find Stargate Infinity, the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's so weird. It's so funky. And you can't actually find it in like remotely good quality because like it's just nowhere. I found a DVD of the entire season.
Right.
And I'm trying to watch it, and a DVD was like webisode quality, bro. It was crazy.
Oh.
Like you can see the pixelation. It's like very little effort went into that project.
That's rough. Almost as much little effort went to Stargate Origins, Catherine. So,
I mean, at least they shot with proper cameras.
That's true. That's true.
And to be fair, if you follow the whole story, while the series wasn't very good per se, all the fans' criticism about the series, how like, oh, they didn't go through the story, that was all fixed. They followed canon properly, so they were able to add on a canon and follow canon without breaking, the previously established rules, which was good.
That's cool.
Still not great.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Star Trek Discovery news, and then get JP on.
Yeah, JP.
He's coming, guys.
Oh, yeah, I see him in the waiting room. Okay, let's get
in the waiting room. Okay, let's do Star Trek Discovery news, because
let's burn through Star Trek Discovery crap real quick.
I don't want to waste his time with Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, no one does. All right, let's chat about Star Trek Discovery. Here's the deal: Star Trek Discovery season 4 premiere date announced. Okay, cool. All right, moving on. I'm kidding.
You see this face that Sanique was making right there? That's the face I made when I tried to watch season 3 of Discovery. That's my face. That's the face I made. Or I'm like, I can't do this,
dude. It was so bad. Oh my God. I know, like, we're not, look, if you guys, if you are watching this and you're like, oh, you guys are Star Trek haters. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Okay. We make videos theorizing about Star Trek, even when we don't like it. We are like actively trying to like it. Okay. Actively, We are making excuses for it. We're like we said before. We're like that abused spouse making excuses for the Star Trek that's abusing us, right?
Yeah.
No,
Come out with the
I
black eye.
fell down the stairs and I landed on my
Star Trek's not that bad.
on my face. It's not that bad. No. Star Trek loves me. But dude, but season 3 was so. It wasn't even good science fiction. It wasn't even decent science fiction. So like, our criticism of season 1 was, okay, it's decent science fiction. It's bad Star Trek. Our criticism of season 2 was, it's good science fiction. Still not great Star Trek because it's like messing with canon and stuff. But we were able to look past a lot of stuff of season 2, but still not good Star Trek. But it was better science fiction. It was.
Right.
It was better than season 1. So it was better
than
science
season
fiction.
1, 100%.
Not good Star Trek. And then season 3 happened. And now it still is not good Star Trek, but now it's also not very good science fiction.
It took a step back, even though it is in the future where it belongs.
Yes. Season 2
what's
corrected
crazy?
the mistake. I don't know how.
They could have gone and done anything they wanted.
Whatever you want, but they gotta go back to the Federation. They gotta. Oh man, the whole burn thing was so stupid, dude. They're like, okay, I know we've never spoken about Saru's race ever, right?
Right.
But when we want to make sure that they are so well known in this universe we've created, that even though we never spoke, so apparently they're very well known during the time of Discovery in the past.
Right.
And they're very well known in the future, but for some reason they take like 1,000 years off in between. So odd. And they're so pivotal. They're such a pivotal race that spoiler alert, the reason why you can't travel in hyperspace anymore and all the dilithium crystals have exploded was because one of these Kelpians got pissed off and had a tantrum. What the actual F? How does that even make sense?
I don't know. I didn't try to make sense of season 3. And here's what's fantastic. They already have season 4 crawling up our butts November 18th. This year, 2021, season 4 is already listen.
This year?
How much TV did we miss during 2 years of COVID? But let me tell you something. We didn't miss any Star Trek Discovery.
Dude.
I mean, it just rolled. Season 4.
Yeah, they just kept filming.
Just kept going.
Every show I can think of took so much time off that they just entire seasons were pushed. Some shows have 2 seasons pushed up, 2 years. Nope. Star Discovery is right back in the saddle. How long we're waiting for the season 3 of Orville because of COVID.
That's what I was going to say. Season 4 of Star Trek Discovery will come out before season 3 of the Orville does.
Yeah, and didn't they start around the same time?
They did. They started pretty much the same time, yeah.
So at this point, Discovery is now 2 seasons ahead of the Orville.
Well, they're a season ahead.
Season ahead. Okay, technically.
Yeah.
But season 4 is going to commence. It's going to finish before the Orville even starts season 3.
I think so, yes.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
All right, so let's say update. The first image of Sonequa Martin Green as Captain Michael Byrne. At least she's the captain now. Okay?
Well, that's finally happened. Thank God.
Finally, you made her the captain. She's been the captain since the second goddamn episode. I don't understand why you couldn't just give her the title.
Well, like our argument was, they should have just made her the captain from the beginning and allowed us to follow the captain like we always do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It says the first image of Sonequa Martin Green. Hold on, go back here. As Captain Michael Burnham in the upcoming 4th season is here. It showcases Burnham in her new red uniform that was first seen in the teaser trailer back in April.
It doesn't look like.
I do like her hair now. I hated her hair so much in season 1 and 2. Like, oh, it's triggering.
It doesn't look like her. It's kind of, I know why, because her face is never calm like that.
Yeah, normally she's making like some like super over dramatic face.
This is her resting face. It actually doesn't look bad.
No. She's actually a very beautiful woman. And nope. But in the show, it's like,
No, scroll down, and this is the face.
Here's their faces.
No, scroll down.
All right, let me go.
Scroll down to get the Paramount.
I'm scrolling.
Dude, scroll down. Past the next one you're gonna see. Keep going.
There it is.
Past that one. Keep going.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, that's the serious face.
One.
That's the real serious face right there.
That's the face she usually gets.
Either it's shocked and dramatic, or very serious and dramatic.
That is it. So
or
I don't know
hurt and dramatic. She always has a hurt face. She has that face like she feels like as if she feels hurt by someone, even when she was the bad guy the whole time.
She's usually either hurt or angry.
Right.
Yeah. It's one of the two. It would be great to just see her having a good time. But
I like this logo though. Like I love this graphic a lot.
Yeah, that's nice. So we'll call that a win for.
Yeah, you know what? You guys got good graphic artists over there. Congratulations.
Yeah, let's at least make some good. Go into season 4 doing something different. I don't know what it's going to be. I think it's too late at this point. If you love Star Trek Discovery, forgive us. Love it all you want. We don't care. We don't hate you for it.
Yeah.
We just don't like it.
Yeah, if you like it, then great. I'm happy. I'm happy someone likes it.
Be sad for us that we don't like it. I mean, because frankly speaking, we wish we could.
Hiroshi says, who by the way is a member. Hiroshi loves you.
Hiroshi.
Yeah, Hiroshi loves you as a member. They're on PCU, but we gotta make sure that they know how to get to the other link when this ends. Okay. What Hiroshi says?
Can drop the link.
Yeah, drop it in there. What Hiroshi says is it's a YouTube thumbnail face. Yeah.
That's what it is. You're right.
It's the YouTube thumbnail face.
That's actually a good way to put it. Is it time?
Oh, yeah. I think it's time. You know what time it is? It's an egotastic fun time. Yeah. All right, let's bring this guy in. First, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put you.
I just copied this link.
Put you back over here. Oh my goodness. Easier said than done, I think. Okay, here comes JP. JP's coming in. Woo! Oh yeah. JP is in the building. JP, what's up, JP? Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but let me make it so you can see me. Hello.
My man!
What's going on, fellas?
The man, the myth, the legend.
Welcome to the pickle party, my friend.
Oh, I love a good pickle. I'm an Orvillian, so, you got to love pickles.
True that.
It's been a long time, brother.
It's been a long time.
It has, as far as doing video. I mean, we chat a little bit here and there, but on the social medias.
On the meds.
But actually doing a video, yeah, it's been quite a long time. What's going on?
Yeah, man. So I saw your premiere today. Got the announcement. That was cool.
Oh yeah, I put that out as soon as I could. I put out a video about an hour ago. Penny Johnson Gerald at a convention stated that the Orville will be back in February.
Whoa!
And I am excited. I mean, I've waited a long time. I've waited a couple of years, and my whole thing is the Orville. Yeah. I could wait a few more months because it gives me time to prepare.
Excellent. Yeah, that's actually really great news. I don't know if she's going to get in trouble for dropping that news because we were bugging Tom just yesterday about it a couple days ago, and he's like, "Yeah, I can't say nothing yet." So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if there's changes because nothing's official until it's official until you see it on a title card at the end of a trailer. But she said on stage in front of the audience, and the audience cheered, that we should be able to expect the Orville in February.
Yeah. So until you see a Sneakwa Martin Green style thumbnail, with the surprise face and the date, it's not actually official.
Yes, that's the one.
One of those.
The YouTube one.
Yeah, that's YouTube. Most thumbnails on YouTube that have a face are either going to be, especially it has to do with movies or TV shows. It's either going to be like, or it's going to be the,
yeah.
Those are the two you get.
Yeah, that is your thing, right?
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing them.
Oh, that's right. You used to put your face in there. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, now I just have a picture of me smiling. Hey, what's up? That sort of thing.
There you go.
How's your car doing, man?
Oh, the Egomobile is back up and running thanks to the fans. They got me right back up and running just a couple days later, and was able to get some additional car doctor appointments made and gone through to upgrade, the brakes and stuff like that. So the Egomobile is back up and running.
That's awesome. If you guys don't know, JP a couple of years ago said, I'm going to do this YouTube thing full time. Brian and I have not had the ability to do that. And he braved it and said, I'm all in. So we got mad respect for JP, mad respect. And you got to get that vehicle out there to do some of that side gig money, right?
Yeah. I do the side gig stuff whenever possible to help keep things afloat, to keep the internet on, to keep the lights on, so I can keep doing this thing that I do. But yeah, it's been over 2.5 years at this point.
Man, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, all you got to do is just stop spending money. That's it.
Yeah, and live in a cheaper state, I believe, right?
Who needs to eat?
Yeah, I live in a cheaper state, so that helps. You guys are in a very expensive state. I know. I'm from where you guys are from.
You're from where I live.
Yeah, literally same town and everything.
Right.
JP, my electricity bill this month, I just paid it.
Yeah.
And it was like, would you like to use credit to pay this? And I'm like, yes, I would.
Yeah.
It's $600 for my electricity bill.
Oh man, you can get a full 720 square foot apartment out here for less than that.
Oh,
we're moving.
I keep telling Shane, can we leave? Can we leave this godforsaken state?
Yeah.
And Shane's like, yes, soon. 3 years of him telling me soon. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh my God.
Yeah, I moved out here in the middle of the country a decade ago from Southern California, from LA. And I hated it for the first couple of years, and now I love it. I'll never move back to California unless I get like uber rich or something like that. And even still, I'll have to think about it.
Right. Yeah, especially with stuff like Amazon now. Like you just get whatever you want. You don't need to be.
Yeah. You don't need to be here. Yeah.
And when your work has to do with the internet, you could work anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. Why are we paying so much money to live here? This is crazy.
I know. I keep telling you, man. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, all your money's going to rent.
Electricity, gas. Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not depressing.
It's so depressing.
JP, you are heading back out here to California soon, though, for something, right?
Yeah, in just a few weeks. I'm heading out back the road to the Orville. A few months ago, I went to the Fox. I drove out there, went to the Fox lot. I was able to meet Jay Lee, Tom Constantino, Brandon Fyatt, Brooke Noska, all of the Orville. And they were kind enough to give me, you guys can see it, the screen used page of Avis from the Krill episode, the page from the Ancana. I got it right there framed.
That is so sweet.
I need to take it out of that frame soon and scan the back side, because the back side is all Krill language.
Oh, really?
Awesome.
Yeah. And
you got a good one. Yeah.
I just work really hard. I can decode it, or at least come up with some BS and pretend I decoded it.
I think Tom likes you more because all he gave me was a screenshot of a ship. Remember that, Shane?
Oh, he gave you a screenshot of a ship.
Yeah.
I got some litho stuff. I probably got the better of the one of the two.
You definitely got the better one. I did not get the good one.
It's funny because now that we all three have been to see, we've actually seen the set.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get into the lot because of the COVID restrictions are crazy hardcore over at any of the LA studios.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they came out to visit. They came outside to come see me.
And
they said, please come back
before COVID, right, Shane?
Yeah, we went in just a couple months before COVID went down. So
you got there just in time.
Yeah.
Tom was telling me, he's like, please come back. If there wasn't COVID protocols, we would have, brought out the red carpet and really gone in there and shown you everything. And it would have been a big to do. So he goes, once the COVID restrictions are gone, come back out and let's do this thing for real. So I'm like, we'll
he
do
gives
it.
Of course, first-class tour. I mean, the cool thing about Tom, if you guys, I know he seems really cool, but getting him in person and alone, and nobody's watching, he is just as cool.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, really good guy.
Good. Yeah, you need to come out more because we need to visit more often.
Yeah.
I need to get out there. visit my hometown, and we'll make some. I'll bring the camera, and you'll have your cameras. We'll make some videos or something like that.
Yeah.
Only for TikTok though. So practice your TikTok dances.
Yeah. Only TikTok, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Brian's got the TikTok.
TikTok.com/sexypopcast, guys.
All right.
So you're going to see Jay Lee in concert, right? Is that right?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. A couple weeks from now, I'm have the honor of being flown out to LA to attend Jay Lee's concert. Jay Lee, a lot of people don't know, is a classically trained, award-winning pianist of classical piano. And so he's putting on a concert. I was just talking with him the other day. He says he's excited for me to come out. And so, yeah, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to attend both nights. I'm going to cover the event, talk to people, whoever shows up, talk to Jay Lee, ask the audience how they like the show, what they're excited about, and all that stuff. It's an Orville side quest. So I'm going to go out there, see what footage I can get, and then bring it back to the Orvillians so they can keep up to date with what's going on with the cast of the Orville.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Man, there's a lot of talent on the Orville. Classic pianist, and I believe Scott Grimes is an actual musician. He has a band.
Yeah, he has a band. What are they called? The action figures? Because everybody in the band has an action figure made of them.
Oh,
it's an all-star, super group of actors. And yeah, he's an accomplished musician. He's put out albums for years. And of course, we've seen his work on the Orville. They always let Gordon sing.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Of course. Don't waste that talent.
Mm-mm.
All right. Shane, you ready to head over to
I think it's so we want to talk more about what JP is going to be doing covering the Orville, and he's got a plan, which I heard recently, that hopefully you can share over here with our folks too, because I think it's a cool plan what he's going to do going forward. But let's go ahead and head over to the other section, and we'll keep talking. And we've got more stories. I think we got We got 4 more stories.
Yeah, 4 more stories, and we're gonna do the teaser for tomorrow's video. And we're gonna let JP see that, and we want to see JP's reaction in real time.
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
well, if I just do this, you could put it on a thumbnail.
Okay, I like.
Or I might do this. You never know.
If right now you are wondering what the hell we're talking about, that means that you are on the wrong channel, because we are going to stop streaming here and we're going to continue our simulcast, our stream on our main channel. If you don't know where that is, youtube.com/thepopcast, or you can just simply go to this popcast.join, popcast.co/join, or in the description down below.
There somewhere.
Join it, yo.
Yep. Or this one right here. A bunch of these over here.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, hit popcast.co/join, or go to youtube.com/the popcast. And that is where the remainder of this live stream will be, my friends.
Awesome.
I'll see you guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JP will be there. And I see some of you guys in chat are already members, so get on over there. Come on, get on over there. All right, I'm gonna cut this video stream off. I'll leave the audio up for a little bit, but I'm gonna cut the video off, and we're gonna hit this little intro button, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome to the members section. This is where we're at, baby. We're chilling with JP, and we get to be a little more free, because in this section, YouTube can't hear us.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take my pants off.
Yeah, JP, I already did.
Oh dang!
Pantless the whole time.
My pants are on, just so you guys know. Nice. Okay, so
but your butt plugs in, so that's what matters.
Or take them out if you want.
Now it's a real pickle party, isn't it?
Oh, is that a real pickle?
Yeah. So thank you guys on the member side. We appreciate you. We wanted to bring JP on and also have him over here on the member side for you guys to be able to show him off. We've been doing this thing, guys, with JP. We were the first 2 channels to talk about the Orville from the very beginning. And you know, I remember we reached out to you, JP. We always talk about this, and we're like, "Hey, we love your channel. We do the Orville too." And you're like,
I
"Hey,"
remember.
you remember that? And then you
Yeah, as you were saying, I was like, oh yeah, I was seeing your messages on my screen in my brain.
yeah. We were like, you know, and so you were the way you delivered your stuff was so we're not as funny as you are. You really have this great comedic value.
Oh,
And so you were
shucks.
delivering this great stuff. You have the best theme song of all time because you got to give them all your money. And you've really done well with it. So we're so happy to be doing this with you.
That's the main thing I've kept all after all these years is the "Give Me All Your Money" theme song, and I just did that as a joke because I was just watching. I was doing all my YouTube research. And I was like, man, all these channels are just, you know, they're just trying to get that money. So it just popped in my head when I started riffing on trying to come up with the song.
Yeah,
well, it's so catchy.
You're so right, though. It's almost
real
every channel is like, hey, donate here, buy this, or go to that PayPal. It's like constantly. So you know what? Let's just be honest about it. Give me all your money.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That was what was going on in my mind right there because I was just absorbed with watching YouTube videos to figure out how am I going to do a YouTube channel.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you've done a lot of creative things, not just that song, but you've done a lot of creative Orville things that has actually gotten noticed by Seth multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I really put forth the editing skills that I've learned over the years and put something, you know, a funny song or something like that, or the most recent one he liked was my Orville A-Team parody.
I love that. I love that video.
Yeah, I came up with that idea on loosely. I put it in one of my season 2 reviews, the episode season 1, the episode "All the World Is Birthday Cake," right, when Bortus and Kelly are put into that camp, and during my recap of the episode I did a little quick sketch of the A-Team, or I called it the A-Way Team, and I made like a little A-Team thing. It was like a 10-second thing or something like that, and I always had that in my mind, and then a fan reminded me of that. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do that because I have lots of ideas, and I'm going to be putting out more as we get closer and closer to season 3 premiering. Orville themes that are based on other older TV shows. So I think the one that I'm going to attempt next is the Orville Gilligan's Island.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm formulating ideas with that one. I have to think about something for a while before I start working on it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I've been thinking about the Gilligan's Island one. I got it written down on a board somewhere over there.
Who's Gilligan?
Do you think? I hadn't even gotten that far. Oh, I was gonna, man, I kind of want to do Kelly just because she is the second in command, like Gilligan was.
Skipper.
But I mean, character-wise, she's not right, but it might fit into the song that way because I got to go, the skipper. So that's going to be Seth, right. And then I always redo the words, the lyrics when I can. So. I'm still figuring it out.
And his wife.
My favorite though of yours actually was the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, Seth liked that one too. That was the first thing he shared of mine was and that was a couple of years ago. I did one for every season, both seasons. I got a lot more Christmas songs than that for the Orville, and more to come with the 3rd season. But yeah, I did the 12 episodes of the Orville, which was my first. I think that's probably my first parody. Right. That I did for the Orville. And then I did one for season 2, and I just kind of go through every line is something that's unique to that season. So yeah, he liked that one. That was the first thing he shared of mine.
That's cool. Yeah, I love that one. In fact, I was so inspired. I wrote a rap song for Brian to perform.
Here we go.
I wrote him a rap song, a really good one for the Orville. I'm using your pulling my best JP, into it. And Brian, who used to rap when he was young, just won't do it for me. I don't know.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh man. You might have to send that my way at some point if he's not going to do it.
Look, I was in a couple of rap groups. I was really into rap. Very embarrassing part of my 90s past. Okay.
Shane Z. Or Brian. Well, that's you. But then Brian. I don't have a Brian rat name. We're just going to call you Beat Snoop Dogg.
Be Snoop Dogg. That's sticking. I like it.
Know what? I want to show JP. I want to show JP that Batman one that we did.
Oh my gosh.
You got a Batman rap?
We did it.
So
yeah.
I'll bring it up right now. So Shane, we had just designed this really cool shirt, right? And Shane was really happy. He's like, "This shirt's amazing. We need to make a video for the shirt." And in my mind, like, we make like a Batman video, and he's like, "I wrote you a rap for the video." I'm like, "What are you talking about, man?"
I did.
He's like, "Yeah, I wrote you a rap for the video. You're gonna rap it." I'm like, "Shane, I don't want to do that." He goes, "No, trust me. We will sell so many of these shirts." And I'm like,
he was like, nah.
And here's the deal. Like, at least half the time, Shane is 100% right. So if you bet on Shane half the time, at least half the time it's a win. The other half the time you're wasting a little time. No big deal. So I went with it, and I'll show. This was the result, bro.
Oh, it makes me cry.
Let me show you the result of this. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, let me change my audio so you guys can hear it. You don't want to talk during this. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, son.
Oh yeah.
I'm the motherfucking Batman.
Batman.
Yo, coming straight out of Gotham. Crazy motherfucker named Bruce Wayne. Saw his parents killed, went insane. Night sky flashes, rich man dashes. Batmobile rolls into the Joker's teeth gnashes. Don't forget his homeboy Robin. Dynamic duo, straight f***ing up Gotham. No villains! You gotta buy this shirt, designed by the master of design, T-Shirt. Drop it on your homie like a motherfucking bomb. Only at the one and only mixtees.com. Mixtees.com.
Oh my god, bro. Every time I see that, I lose my mind.
I'm laughing so hard.
It makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's just so cringy.
Straight out of Gotham.
I'm trying to make Brian do the next one, JP. So you have to help me apply the pressure because I really want it to happen.
No one ever bought those shirts.
Here's the pressure. If you don't do it, I will.
Oh, I like it. There you go, Brian. You got to do it.
That. All right. Yeah, it's taking the pressure off. I'm cool with that. All right. Well, let's do this. I wanted to make sure there's some members in here before we showed the teaser, and I'm seeing people coming in. All right.
Yes.
What's up, everybody? Okay, we got Kenneth, we got Hiroshi, we got Jeremy, we got PJ from Orville Nation. Okay,
all right.
We got some people in here, so we're gonna show the teaser and
for tomorrow.
Yep, this is
it's
tomorrow.
Appropriate that JP is here. JP, you were like the hint for the video we're putting out tomorrow.
Yeah, really? You guys were able to hear that audio, right? When I played it right now?
I couldn't hear it. No.
Oh, you guys couldn't hear it?
Yeah, I couldn't really hear it, but I was reading the lips, and I was like, all right.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll have to send it over to him later to look at.
Okay. Oh man, I thought you were able to hear it.
It's all right. We're still working it out.
We'll have to send it to you for look. All right.
I'm gonna go on your guys' page right now. Oh no, it's a members thing. I don't know if I'm a member.
Oh, you have the video, Shane. You want to send him the video?
Oh, I can send him a link to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that, because then I can kind of just press play.
Yeah, it's really cool. Maybe wait to send him that.
What?
Maybe send him that so he can actually see it before we play it. I thought the audio would work through.
You're talking about the rap?
Yeah, man. Yeah, the rap, dude. No, not the rap.
The video for tomorrow.
The video for tomorrow, bro.
Oh, you want me to send him the link?
Hey, you're stressing me out right now. Send him the video.
I get confused easily.
I like a good parody rap. I put out that Mocklin Intergalactic Sanctuary video a week or so ago.
Oh yes.
Oh
man, that was
right. The Beastie Boys
biatch
one.
to write the lyrics to that.
Yeah, I like that one too. Man, yeah, you are super talented, bro.
I just stare at the screen and I'm like, no, that doesn't work. Okay, I'll put that in there.
All right,
that doesn't work.
You're sending him that, so let's get this teaser queued up. And unfortunately, if you are currently only listening to the audio on PCU, I'm sorry to say, I'm turning it off.
See if that works, JP. All I had was a Slack link, Brian.
What, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
I mean, what you
bro
that I saw.
You know what? I'll handle it.
I don't have an account. It says nope.
No, it's okay, JP. I got you, bro. I got you. I'll send you over on Twitter.
Brian does this to me on purpose. He gives me things that are impossible.
No, I'm not doing anything on I figured you would just download it and send it to him, but it's fine. I'll do it.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do things.
It's okay, Shane. I got it, bro.
Stuff. You got it? Okay.
You guys got to fill some airtime while I do this, okay?
But here's the thing is when you do it, bro, you have to send him that one. But then we also, for the members, we're also going to show them the alternative one, right?
Yeah. I'm going to show that one too. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the teaser. I'm so confused.
The teaser, the appetizer.
The appetizer, bro.
All right. Well, let's just see.
Oh my God, this video, my new video card is so good. I was able to render a video right now while on stream and recording.
Oh wow,
that's impressive. I'm very happy.
Computer's doing so much stuff.
JP, I forgot to tell you, I upgraded my video card to one of those 3090 RTXs. The ones that are like impossible to get. And I had to game the system. Yeah, you sent the wrong code. I'm giving you the right one right now.
Okay.
I had to game the system by buying a pre-built from like Dell. Pre-built computer.
Dude, you're getting a Dell.
Yeah, I got a Dell. Not using the Dell, and I took the video card out of the Dell. So I bought one of their cheap pre-builts just for that great video card.
Oh wow, man! I don't even know if I would have come up with that type of shenanigans to get it. I don't know if my mind works that way.
The video is in your box right now.
Drum roll.
Now, because
like 20 seconds?
Because we're about to play the teaser, we're leaving Popcast Unleashed. So see you guys in the members section.